And now, where indie music comes alive. Broadcasting live worldwide, plus on demand 24/7, and hosted by Hall of Fame personality Dave Pratt. 10, 9, 8, 7. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 Weekly from worldmusicstage.com. And now, house lights down, music up. Now entering the World Music Stage. Your host for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Dave Pratt.
It's number 4 now, right? Month number 4? Yeah! Welcome to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Yeah, that's right. We are now in our 4th month. Yeah! We count down the top 10 every Saturday, and now we are heard on over 100 radio affiliates throughout the world. And of course, we are heard on worldmusicstage.com and on the internet worldwide, on demand through Star Worldwide Network. So listen at a time that's convenient for you. Woo! What a 3 months it's been so far, going into month number 4, and now we've picked up 100 radio out. You know, I mean, this is growing. I love it. All right, we're all about indie music. You know that. The artists and the fans who support indie music, that's what we're all about. And to select the top 10 songs weekly for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, we use stats from worldmusicstage.com for the number of plays and activity for an artist. That means you, the fans, are huge. The more the artists and their fans are active on World Music Stage, the more the artist gets known. That's what indie music's all about. And in turn, the top 10 songs weekly are presented worldwide right here on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. So now, let's get started.
World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Song number 10.
Quebec starts us off. Simon Henley is from Quebec. As a teenager, someone put a classical guitar in his hand, and Simon fell in love instantly. And now, nearing 40, Simon continues having fun and exploring the world's cultures. Mainly folk music, but with a touch of jazz in there, some bossa nova and world beat mixed in with some rock and blues. Throw in some authentic lyrics, and you have Simon Henley. Kicking us off this week at number 10 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album Inside Out, Simon Henley and Opia. Simon Henley and Opia kicks us off. Kind of has that reggae thing going on there, huh? All right, let's move on to number 9.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 9.
The Piqued Jacks. Piqued Jacks. The Piqued Jacks are an alternative funk rock band with brothers from Italy, now based in the music hotbed of Austin, Texas. They won the freshman competition by MTV, which spun their Romantic Soldier video on MTV for nearly 2 months. In 2015, their independent traveled across the U.S. for 3 months. A big tour. Check this out. 12 states, 30 cities, 45 shows. That's a nice independent tour. And now they continue in Italy while looking forward to hit in the UK and Europe. At number 9 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album Just a Machine, the Piqued Jacks, My Kite.
Sudden embrace, all I was able to say was, this is my kite. Then a headache, the struggle of broken sobs against the painful shame. All I was able to say was, just keep my kite above. Not across the ocean, the ocean, the ocean wide, the ocean, the ocean, the ocean, the ocean wide, the ocean.
the Piqued Jacks and Mike Height.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 8.
Boyce, B-O-Y-C-E. Boyce is the new brainchild of multi-instrumentalist Gregory Boyce. After 2 acoustic rock albums and a jazz fusion CD, Gregory decided it was time to go back to his heavy metal roots. He laughs and says, "There's even a couple songs on this album you can probably dance to." But mainly, he says, the idea was to keep the listener guessing while still being entertained. Well, here it is at number 8 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown from Auburn, California, which is pretty much Greater Sacramento, I believe. Boyce, On My Mind. Had my producer checking that. Auburn, California. That's Greater Sacramento. All right. Let's stay in California and go to number 7.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 7.
Austin James. It's a great name for a country singer, isn't it? Austin James is a country singer-songwriter from Lodi, California. Now, we know where that is. That's Central California, kind of the South Bay area. inland. His influences range from rock to blues to, country music. Austin grew up around music as everyone in his family plays and sings, so it's always been a deep passion and part of his life. Austin just put out his debut album this week. Congratulations, Austin. And at number 7 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Austin James, Down by This River.
Whoa, put your hands up now. Skipping a beat, girl. Put your record on, play you on that long like a melody stuck on repeat. Green eyes, auburn hair, singing every song from a lawn chair. Looking so good, sitting right there, girl, just ain't fair. Like, whoa, put your hands up now, get 'em up high. Like, yeah. Wave 'em all around. Tonight I'm down with whatever happens. Let's make some memories, drinking by this river out of something we can't remember. I wish this night would last forever. Oh yeah, we're pumped down by this river. Got you dancing in the back of my truck to every song that comes on. Ooh, girl, the way you shake it just right, I could watch you all night long. Your hips tell my eyes which way they need to go now. Come on, baby, give me some more. Don't stop the show, stop the show. Like, whoa, put your hands up now, get 'em up high. Like, yeah, wave 'em all around. Tonight I'm down with whatever happens. Let's make some memories, drinking by this river out of something we can't remember. I wish this night would last forever. Oh yeah, we're parked down by this river. Acting like a rock star, hair shaking all around. Tonight it's going down by this river. Like, whoa, put your hands up now, get 'em up high. Like, yeah, wave 'em all around. Tonight I'm down with whatever happens. Let's make some memories, drinking by the river out of something we can't remember. I wish this night would last forever. Oh yeah, we're parked down by this river. Like, whoa, put your hands up now.
Austin James from Lodi, California, which, by the way, is the world capital for Zinfandel. See, we just try to throw that in there for you. It's not just about entertainment, it's about education on this show.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 6.
So at number 6 is V Transmission. And get this, Andrew Boucher from V Transmission, just flying back and forth on Facebook. It's his birthday today. Yeah! Happy birthday, Andrew. The Transmission is a post-punk alternative rock band with attitude. They hail from the dark industrial beating heartland of Manchester, England. Now, the band's styles are influenced by established artists like The Doors, Pink Floyd, and The Cult. And at number 6 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown from their album Coma, The Transmission, and birthday boy Andrew Boucher with No More Lights. That just hits you like from the belly of under music, doesn't it? In Manchester, England, you can just envision some basement club and fist pounding in the air and that backbeat slamming hard. And that's our birthday boy, Andrew Boucher. And Coma, V Transmission, No More Lights. And that takes us to the top 5.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 5.
Love this guy. Know him. We've had him on the countdown before. Stevie Beatz. Perfect name for one of the top drummers in the industry. When he was only 15, his teen R&B band Devotion had a top 20 Billboard dance hit. At 15 years old, what were you doing at 15? His solid Bronx drumming backbeat has powered several big-name acts like Sarah Dash LaBelle and more. Love LaBelle. Extensive world touring has brought him to large venues all over the world. And during that time, he shared the stage with, classic funk bands like Kool and the Gang, Chic, the Isley Brothers, and the Gap Band. Stevie is a multi-talented songwriter-producer, even producing music for the major Nintendo 64 video games. Stevie's also the CEO of his music label, Unrota Music Works, which has new releases produced and composed by Stevie and his wife, vocalist Lori Rose. And on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown Hotline, Stevie Beatz. Hello, Stevie.
Hey, how you doing out there?
Well, doing great. You calling from New York?
Yeah, man, I'm here in Bronx, New York, my friend. Good to talk to you. An honor.
Well, you too, and you are certainly busy enough. Do you have enough going on, Stevie?
There's never enough going on, my friend. You know how that is. You know?
Yeah, through performing and writing and producing and having your own label, you have so many creative outlets. And even better, you have creative control. What do you enjoy more out of all those, Stevie? Writing, performing, producing, your own label. Which one do you enjoy the most?
I would say the writing is the most expression for me. You know, I get the most joy out of that because I don't only write in one genre of music. If you go through my material on my website, you'll find that I do anything from Latin rock to funk to rap to R&B soul to old school rock. Just because of my experiences and the living in New York City and being exposed to everything, I tend to write in many genres. So I find that that's the most enjoyable for me. That's the writing aspect. The performing, I did for almost 40 years. I've traveled and toured, and I find that now at this age, it's a little tiring for me to keep running around and drumming like that. But the studio stuff is really where my heart lies right now. So
tell us about your song, Stevie, that's on our top 5 list this week on the countdown. Stand Back. Talk about that song.
Oh, Stand Back's a great groove, man. It's that song kind of shows my Bronx heritage. You'll hear like a little jazz in there. You'll hear the Latin percussion and the almost like cha-cha rock kind of a groove. That's really just you're hearing a fusion of my childhood, basically growing up in the Bronx on this track. Like I said, I write a lot of different things, so I have a pretty extensive catalog. So I wanted to put out something this fall that is going to have a little bit of everything, a nice collection of songs that I just put out. So, and this is one of the tracks off of that new CD. Wow. So I'm looking forward to it coming out, and I hope everybody enjoys the new song, Stand Back.
This man just keeps bringing it. He is on his A game, and he has been ever since he was 15. At number 5 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Stevie Beatz, Stand Back.
Responsible for sneaking into my head.
I know that Stevie Beatz is from New York, but one of my favorite cruises is Pacific Coast Highway, and I can just envision driving up and down Pacific Coast Highway, having that cool percussion groove in the back. Stevie Beatz and Stand Back. Great stuff. All right, number 4.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 4.
We have a great countdown this week. Michigan. Michigan-based rockers Veracity. They put praise and worship spins on a pop hard rock sound that's similar to Evanescence or Paramore. After building a buzz around Michigan, Veracity, their single Open My Eyes, hit the FM and the internet airwaves, earning a number 1 spot on Christian rock radio in the U.S. and in Australia. Nice. They've grown up in the 3 years since, and their energy and passion fuels their live performances. At number 4 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from Marysville, Michigan, off their album Beautiful Mess, Nightmare. That is just a big old wall of sound coming at you, huh? Well produced. Veracity at number 4 on the countdown. And that brings us to the top 3.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 3.
Remember Sarah Spicer? I do. She's been on the countdown. See, now we're going into the 4th month of the countdown, and we've made some friends along the way. Let me kind of refresh you on Sarah Spicer. From New Zealand, she spent her early adult years living in San Francisco. In fact, we had an interview with Sarah Spicer. She worked in the music industry, honing her skills as a singer, songwriter, live performer, and a recording artist. Sarah's vocals and songs have been used in film and fitness class DVDs, which, by the way, is a huge platform for music, and Olympics motivational music CD, commercials, TV shows. Yeah, Sarah's done it all. To date, Sarah has been working on her next album, which is good news for all of us, and it's complete and due for release soon. At number 3 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Sarah Spicer, Feed the Fire.
You have many faces, and you have many hiding places, and you are too hard to find, that I can't read between the lines. I am lost in your desert, and I am burning alive. I want to swim in your ocean and feed the fire. Well, you don't have any questions, and you don't have any answers. You're just one of the last survivors. It's what you are, revealing your ancient fires. I am lost in your desert, and I am burning alive, live, live, live. I want to swim in your ocean and feed the fire. 'Cause I am lost in your desert, and I am burning alive, and I want to swim in your ocean and feed the fire. 'Cause I am lost in your desert, and I'm burning alive. I want to swim in your ocean and
You know, that's what I love about doing this countdown. Think about that. You go from Stevie Beatz with that cool Latin groove sound, and then Veracity with that hard rock Wall of Sound, as I mentioned, and then you go to the sweet, angelic Sarah Spicer. Doesn't get any better than that. And this brings us to number 2.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 2.
Now this one gets real interesting. Stereolover. Jude Copeland is a singer-songwriter, multi-instrumental, one-man band out of Brunswick, Georgia. He's also a warrior, by the way. After surviving brain surgery, he went into the studio to complete his debut album, On My Own. Good for you, Jude. Alternative rock, British rock, surf folk, EDM. Oh, yeah, Jude puts it all in there. Add in some honest and meaningful lyrics, and you have Stereolover. And now on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown Hotline, we have Jude Copeland. Hi, Jude.
How you doing, man?
Well, great. Hey, more important than music. I mean, congrats on recovery from brain surgery.
Oh, thanks so much, man. It was a long process, but I'm better than ever now.
Well, obviously. Is music therapeutic for you, Jude?
Very much so. The lyrical aspect and the music aspect of it, I write every day lyrically for at least 20 minutes every day. That's, some people do it as a form of a diary, I guess, but I do it more for keep your brain exercised, if you will. And it helps you. It helps with writing songs,
You write from your gut, Jude? Honest experiences?
Oh, that has to be. If it's not real, it doesn't get finished.
Yeah.
I can't make up a situation. It's like looking at a blank piece of paper and say, okay, right. I can't do that. It's like, I don't know, songs are everywhere, but it's really like catching the right raindrop, catching the one that's right for you, And if it didn't happen, it's not going to get written about.
But when you write like that, every one of your songs means so much to you, huh?
Oh, yeah. And everybody's always asking, what does it mean? What does it mean? And my first answer is always, what does it mean to you?
See?
If I tell you, then it becomes less yours, but it also becomes less mine.
Yeah.
So whatever it means to you is what it's about.
That's the giving sign of a great songwriter. On that note, tell us about your song that is high on our countdown this week, Madness. Talk about that.
Madness. That is the number one. That is the number one song that gets the most questions. What does madness mean? And that's the first thing I tell people. What does it mean to you? And if you follow the lyrics, it's just, what have you not tried before your time is up? If it's skydiving, if it's jumping out of a plane, if it's just surfing, or if it's just going to Spain, whatever it is, just do it. That's madness. Just do it before you don't have the chance to.
All right, everybody, listen close to this song, and then you decide what this song means to you. At number 2 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from the album On My Own, Stereolover, Jude Copeland with Madness.
Offering, questioning my faith. Did you try everything you've ever wanted? Well, here's your brains. It's over.
Go do everything you've ever wanted the your own way. Go Slip into madness with me. Slip into madness with me. Slip into madness with me. Over and over tonight. Slip into madness with me. Slip into madness with me. Slip into madness with me. Just so I can see what it's like. No one ever told you, never let 'em mold you. Love is what you got, man. Never give it all the time. Cause you're alive, man. Go a little while. You are your own time. Gotta find yourself somehow. Before it's over, it's your time. Slip inside away with me tonight. Just so I can see what it's
Jude Copeland, Stereolover. And when you listen to that song, it's exactly what Jude said. It allows you to put yourself into that song and make up your own mind as to what that song means to you. Great stuff, Stereolover and Jude Copeland. That brings us to number 1.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 1.
So, Marina V is an award-winning Russian-American recording pop artist, singer, and songwriter, classically trained in her hometown of Moscow. Marina has been singing and writing songs since she was a kid. She won a prestigious scholarship and came to America at 15 years old to pursue her American dream. Now, she's released several albums since that time, and together with her husband, co-writer Nick Baker, she's played over 800 shows worldwide, from the famed Kodak Theater in Hollywood to the American Embassy in Moscow. She's also written multiple songs for films and video games and ads for Pepsi, for example. That's a pretty big one, huh? She's had her songs on NBC, CBS, Sony, the Oprah Winfrey Network, Lifetime, and more. You can say she's on a roll. On the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown Hotline, Marina V. Hi, Marina.
Hi, Dave. So good to be here. Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, it's great to have you on. You have so much going on. As a young girl in Moscow, did you ever see all of this in your future?
It's a very good question because I really didn't. I grew up in the very difficult times when Soviet Union was falling apart, and we never starved, but things were very difficult, and my father had to work 3 jobs, even though he's a nuclear physicist, and we had just enough to eat. So at times like that, I didn't even dare to dream to pursue music, even though I've written songs since I was a kid. I never thought I could do that as a career because we really had quite a harsh reality and didn't even think of things we would like to do. We just had to do things we had to do. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Is your father still with us, Marina?
Yes. I just saw him a few weeks ago in Moscow, Russia. He still works. He's still a nuclear physicist. And so he's still there.
Yeah, I'll bet he's a proud dad. Look what his girl's doing. You're tearing it up.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, along with your successful career, you've done a lot for television shows. Talk about that, because there are so many indie musicians and artists that listen to this show, and they're always looking at different ways to monetize themselves to keep them afloat so that they can do more and more great indie music. Talk about doing stuff for television shows.
As a songwriter, it's always quite a challenge to write something specifically for a project, like, for example, for a TV scene. It's pretty challenging in a fun, exciting way. So it's also creatively something that I pursue aside from financial aspects of it, and aside from getting exposure and getting new fans from being in those TV shows and movies.
Well, not only is this lady at number one, but now knowing her story, I'll bet you love her even more. At number one on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, hope her dad's listening to this. His girl's at number one. From the album Inner Superhero, Marina V, Fairy Tale or Not. She's been blessed, huh? Marina V at number one, Fairy Tale or Not. And there they are. This week's Top 10 in the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, heard every week right here on Star Worldwide Networks. This week, go to worldmusicstage.com to hear the greatest indie music in the world and to support your favorite indie artists. Hey, thanks for joining us every week for the best in indie music around the world. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. I'm Dave Pratt, and hey, if you don't deserve it, who does?
Thanks for listening to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 weekly from worldmusicstage.com. Join us where indie music comes alive at worldmusicstage.com. That's worldmusicstage.com.